Hello everybody. Look, today I want to show some new love to an old gun. But this is my M&P 45. This is the original M&P. It's not the 1.0 like a lot of people call it. This is an original M&P. It's the one that had the real mushy trigger and the crappy reset. The one that has a real smooth frame stempling. And all the other things that people talked about was so bad with this gun. Now, I'm a fan of the M&P, the original, as well as the 2.0, but I still prefer the original M&P because I still like the beaver tail, and I still like the full front cocking serrations. And there's other things about it. It's just not as cluttered up of a frame as the M&P 2.0. At least in my opinion, it's not. But now this one, like I said, I'm gonna show some new love to an old gun. The platform is basically almost the same as the 2.0. But what I've done with this gun was I gave it a little bit of a new love. First off, I removed the thumb safety that this gun came with. And you can buy that delete kit. You can buy the one for the 2.0 because it also fits the original M&P. Very inexpensive, very simple change to make, but I retain all of the parts for it just in case. If and when I sell this gun, somebody wants to put the safety back on it, they can. Like I said, that was about I don't know, I can't remember, about a $20 part, and it takes about 20 minutes to install. The hardest thing about it is getting the sear block assembly out. That took about 3 minutes. But that's pretty much it. The second thing I did was, anybody that remembers the original M&P, it had a real gritty, sorry, kind of a mushy feeling trigger to it. It's not as bad, and has never been as bad as the Sigma series guns or the the SVD series, but it was pretty bad. But as you shoot it, it just kind of wears in, and it got much better. And the reset was atrocious. It was kind of a rolling reset. But now M&P has and sells a new, it's a slide stop. And on that slide stop, it has, this is the original one that came in the gun. And I don't know if this thing's gonna focus. But on the original slide stop, it's flat right here. On the new one, it's got a raised area on it that puts side force on the slide stop, which actually pushes against the trigger bar. And it greatly improves that trigger reset to the one that you hear now. All right, the trigger is actually decent, but the reset, if you can hear it, that's the new reset. And not only is it audible, but you can also feel it. It's not that rolling reset that you used to experience with this gun. Now that again was about a $15 part. Now it's not as easy to install as you're going to see people do on YouTube. It took me about 30 minutes to put the trigger assembly back in once I put the new slide stop in. It's not difficult to do. It's just hard to get the alignment to put the pins back in. But if you got a little time and you're a little patient, it's easy to do. So if you've got an original M&P and you want to greatly improve that trigger reset without having to go through about $100 Apex trigger system, that's about a $20, $15-20 part that you can buy, and it basically does the same thing. All right, the other thing that I did with this gun was I bought some of the new palm swells from the 2.0 series, and it gives you a much better grip on the back of the gun. You still have the same feel on this area, but it does feel a little bit more secure. Now, I'm not going to claim that this makes this gun as good as a M&P 2.0 because, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the 2.0. It has a better trigger. It has a better reset. And that to me is really the only two selling points on that gun over the original M&P. You can get these original M&Ps now on surplus sales for, oh gosh, $250. And they're well worth it because, like I said, they're very reliable, very good platforms. So that's all I got for right now. I just wanted to show an old gun some new love. So until the next time, thanks for watching.